hello. We're doing the pledge today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've got some very exciting, serious, and silly superlatives to share with you all today. Okay, so we're gonna start with the serious one, so come up on stage if your name is called to collect your flowers. Okay, so first up, friendliest, someone who is always there with a smile, Sadie Berman. Okay, next we have the most dependable. You can always count on this person no matter what. The superlative goes to Ani Bouchon. So awesome. Okay, no surprise, the wittiest member of the class of 2025 is Katie Rutledge. Moving on to the most respected, Gwyneth Parks, you are admired by everyone for your kindness and generosity. Okay, most artistic goes to someone with some amazing skills. Congrats to Gray Tugman. Oh, okay, most athletic. This person can probably outrun and swim all of us. Congratulations, Frances Bonner. Okay, moving on to most likely to succeed. This girl has the drive, ambition, and passion to do amazing things. Khadijah Aga, we're all so proud of you. And last but not least, for our serious superlatives, most creative goes to Tori Ball. Okay, now for the fun part, the silly superlatives, so let's have some laughs. Okay, first up, most likely to star in their own reality TV show, because let's be honest, their life would definitely make great TV. The winner is Charlotte Myers. Okay, next, most changed since coming to GPS. Drum roll, please. Gray Tugman. Okay, and now, class, this one was heavily debated throughout our entire grade. Charlotte Myers. You always keep us entertained, but maybe a little too much. Okay, so next up, most likely to marry a celebrity. This one was a tie between Sadie Reynolds and Hannah Wise. We can't wait for your red carpet weddings. Okay, most likely to be Instagram famous, Emma Davenport. Get ready for your influencer life. Okay, next, most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse. When the world ends, she will still be going strong. Lawson Beretta, you got this. Okay, next up is most likely to be late for class. We all know someone who's always running just a little bit behind. The superlative goes to Layla Robinson. And then for funniest laugh, you've definitely heard it through the halls, Tessie Bramman. Oh my gosh. Most likely to get back together with her ex. Gosh, the drama never ends. Lauren Brockman, please. Please stay away from CJ for good. Okay, so now for best pair, this duo is always together, and we couldn't imagine one without the other, except for today because she went home sick. So congrats to Caroline Gray and Khadijah Aga.
Meow.
The award for most likely to become a crazy cat lady goes to Jane Baldwin. Next up, we have most likely to be on Broadway. We loved you in Mean Girls, and we will love you on Broadway too. Tori Ball, we cannot wait to see your first show. Okay, and finally, most likely to start a trend, Katie Rutledge. We're really excited for the next big thing. Congratulations to all of our superlative winners. You guys really deserve it, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for you.
Hey everyone, I'm Mia, one of your junior Stuco reps. And just a quick reminder about Stuco the Dance tomorrow. There's limited parking downtown, so from 8 to 11:30 there will be buses coming from the upper lot all the way to the Hunter Museum, so make sure to park there. And I hope to see everyone there. Thank you.
And we're your Blue Crew cheer captains. This Sunday we have another tryout clinic for cheer in the East Gym from 1 to 3.
And tryouts will be held from March 9th to the 12th, and signups will be found in Bruiser News. If you are interested in trying out or have any questions and want to sign up for the clinic, please email lwolf@gps.edu.
Thank you and go Big Blue.
Those steps were not for me, I just want to say. Although this is nice. Good afternoon. Welcome to our guests. Girls, I hope you had a great day today. I have one red announcement. Do some people always see the stage like this? This is incredible. One red announcement, say yes to the dress. Donate or consign your special occasion dresses. You can drop these off all next week in the upper school office, and they will be sold in the Golden Buckle, which funds our parent council activities. Any dresses you donate or consign should be cleaned, and they should be already hung on hangers. They also need to have a completed Golden Buckle form attached to them, and that form is linked in the Bruiser News. All right, that is all the announcements. At this time, I would like to welcome Felicia and Abby to the stage to introduce their daughter and friend and our chapel speaker, Ella Whitaker.
This is Abby. Isn't she doing such a good job? Do you want to say it? Do you want me to read it? She did write something about her cousin Ella. She said, "She is cool and I love her. She is pretty much my best friend." How amazing is that? You want to stand? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Felicia Whitaker, and it's an honor to be here today to introduce my daughter, Ella Whitaker. When I was 21, I discovered I was pregnant with Ella. I hadn't finished college yet, I could barely take care of myself, and I certainly didn't know how to be a mother. But from the very beginning, Ella took every opportunity to teach me the kind of mother I could be. Her forthright personality and her persistent points of view have occasionally been difficult to navigate, but they've always enchanted me. I often wish that I could have the same level of self-assuredness and clarity of purpose that she does. When Ella was 10 years old, she handed me what I remember to be a brochure. She had been shopping around for middle schools like seniors shop around for college. The brochure was for an all-girls school, GPS. I didn't have time to think about whether we can make it happen or not because my darling child was too busy telling me that this was where she was going to middle school. They had a science lab, a drama club, and a choir. On and on she went. The look on her stubborn little face was so hopeful, and her father and I knew that we had to make it happen. After Ella came to GPS, I was astonished by how quickly she blossomed. She was challenged by the accelerated curriculum, which pushed her to think critically and manage her time in new ways. And she was making new friends, building connections that reflected her growing confidence and maturity. Now she's about to go to college. I can't believe we're so close to her next stage in life. Time and again, she's shown me just how incredible a person she's always been, and I couldn't be more proud of who she is today. But more than that, I'm incredibly excited to see the person she continues to become. With that, it's my privilege to introduce my daughter and your chapel speaker, Ella Reese Whitaker.
Thank you, Mom and Abby, for that amazing introduction. To the people in the first few rows, I love you all more than you could know. The impact you've made on my life, if whether you know it or not, is bigger than I could ever articulate. And I'm so grateful you could all be here to hear me speak. To the class of 2025, thank you for making my last 7 years so wonderful. I wish I had more time to get to know so many of you wonderful people even better. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Finally, to my Rhett Zoe, just know that throughout life, you will be offered the most amazing opportunities. Take them, learn from them, and no matter what, remember that life is yours for the taking. You've got this. What if I fall? Beautiful baby bird, will you ever leave your nest? Learning to fly is terrifying, but I know you'll do your best. I wish I could guide your wings forever, but one day I must go. I love you, baby bird. Don't let me break your soul. It's a bit corny, isn't it? I wrote this poem rather early into my freshman year. We were in the car, returning home from my grandmother's, and for some reason, I felt particularly inspired that day. I remember that I wasn't sad when I wrote it. I had no specific intention behind the poem's meaning, and I emotionally didn't exactly find a huge connection to it. I was purely writing to write. But I never knew how much this poem would eventually mean to me. See, this talk was going to be entirely different when I sat down for my first meeting with Mystics. I was hoping to write a sort of contemplation on my relationship with religion and spirituality and talk about certain music as it helped me through that journey. But then, on January 26th, my grandfather passed away. It wasn't unexpected. He'd been diagnosed with terminal leukemia this past summer, but despite knowing it would happen, my life has still been a bit of a whirlwind of grief and confusion. I've always been very close with my family. When people ask me about my weekend, I went to visit family is not an uncommon statement for me. I was the first grandchild, and for some of my grandparents, I was the only grandchild. I've been loved and supported my whole life by a network of blood and law and even purely just love at times with no other familial connection. It's what's gotten me where I am, and I don't know what I would have done without it. And it's all been here, in Chattanooga. But I'm leaving to the north anyways. Most people seem to think that when I say I'm going up to the Northeast, that I'm doing it to escape my family, a way many people my age seek independence. But the truth is that their presence here is the one thing that makes me hesitate leaving. My grandfather's death has rattled me with a lot of feelings. Besides mourning him, I've been realizing just how much I'm going to be missing when I leave. I was lucky enough to be there when he passed, and to be able to visit as much as possible in the months leading up. But that was only because I happened to live an hour and a half out by car. Of course, this makes me worry about any emergencies or situations where I won't be there to comfort and how I may lose times with my loved ones. But what's also gotten to me lately is how I'm going to be missing a lot of important moments with newer life. When I was almost 11, my aunt's daughter was born. I was there in the hospital and held her in my arms when she was less than a day old. Similarly, just this last September, I held my aunt's son in the hospital when he was only days old. With her daughter, I saw some of her first steps, her first words, and watched her grow to be the passionate young woman she is now, and as she starts her journey through school. With her son, however, I'll likely be coming back after months to just see how much he's grown while I was across the country. It's scary to think about how much time will move without me no matter what I do. But even with how hard it is, I know the right choice for me is to be able to embrace the best opportunities possible for my education, future career, and overall achievements as a human being. Thankfully, because of our closeness, while I'm sure my family doesn't want to think about me being all the way across the country for 8 months out of the year, they've also been my biggest supporters. The reason I know I can do this and I know I can succeed is because of their support. Even though neither of my grandfathers are able to be here today, I'll always look up to them and their persistence and their achievements with all the love and care they put into their work and their families. My grandmothers, I know they're always a text or call away, and knowing just how much they've all gone through and put into their lives encourages me every day. With my parents, I have been so happy to grow alongside you. Because of my mother's pursuance of college in her mid-30s and my dad becoming a firefighter right before his 40th birthday, I know that wherever I go in life, if it's not exactly right the first time, I'll be okay, because I always have the support to try again. And because of the support every single one of them gives me, I know that when I do come back, things will of course be different and time will move without me, but that love I have here will never leave. Now, I want to end by sharing a song with you that's helped me through many of the difficult feelings I've come across in my young life.
Perhaps it's just my stupid head in the end thinking, should I wait here, make my way home? You said go, you said go. Take my problems that don't exist. Why do I let myself dream like this? We're floating away, my body's in space. We are going home. Sapphire stones, 'cause blue is your favorite color. missing pieces of my skull, all sew on patches of my own soul.
Thank you.